flag sunglasses were a free thing that my dad's job was giving out. They were doing work in Africa, and they were giving out these like America sunglasses as like a joke, kind of. They were just cheap sunglasses, whatever shape this shape is called, and they had these arms that would extend that were like red, white, and blue striped again. Like I think they were continuations of the blue pattern there with the stars. So they would go back like that. They'd go back like that, and that was how it was. And then the right one here broke, and I put it back on with. I drilled a couple holes in there and put it back together with a bent paperclip. And then the left one fell off too. I was like, I can't hold both of these on with a paperclip. So what I did is I gutted this other pair of sunglasses, which you can still see from this like top bar here, and these sides. And that pair of sunglasses was rimless. It only had the rim on the top and then nothing on the bottom. You can see where these go through here. Those used to be the nose holders of that old pair of sunglasses. And again, I just drilled holes and bent them through with a pair of pliers. And then the hat here, the strap here came from an old Sun hat that I had. Now, there was another thing that happened. The lens, these two lenses are different. If you actually look, this lens is gradiated and that one's not. I mean, yeah, this you can see it now, like this angle with the sunlight. The left lens is gradiated. It's like practically see-through on the bottom and then like very dark on the top, whereas this one is just a constant. And I find that makes it a little bit more interesting when looking at stuff, and also helps your vision, like, because neither lens is ideal. They're both like cheap, bad lenses, but this one is polarized and gradiated, and that one is not, and that changes things quite a bit. So to have, basically, to get that effect, I stole this lens from a different pair of glasses. Well, I stole this lens. I switched these. I still have the old pair. I took one lens, because this lens kept falling out, so I finally took it out and I put a better lens, this kind of lens, in here, but I left the old lens in here originally. And it kept falling out too, so eventually this part broke, so I drilled a couple more holes, stuck a paperclip through, and now, if you get pliers, you can actually loosen and tighten the rim here that holds this lens in place. So it can't fall back, just because of the geometry, and it was still falling forward a little bit, so I took this black paperclip here and held it in place going forward. You can see it kind of wraps around outside of everything else. So this black paperclip holds the glass in forwards, the existence of the rim holds it in backwards, and it's clamped down on the side by this paperclip that goes through the holes. And there's like a, that little loop there. If I spin that loop, if I unscrew that loop, if I go counterclockwise to loosen it, it will let the lens pop out the back here. And if I tighten it again, it will stop that from happening. I really like that. Let me close this window. Or not close the window, just turn the fan off. Alright, hopefully the audio quality gets a little bit better from here. Welcome to the stream if you're just joining us, by the way. I am talking about all sorts of things, all sorts of nothings, just trying to test my setup in preparation for hopefully tomorrow or the day after stream, because I've got something really cool coming in the mail that I've got to talk about. Okay, right. About a month or two ago, this part snapped, this rim snapped off. Now, these rims are one of the first changes to this pair of glasses to actually stick. You can see here how it's supposed to work. Oh, there. I know it's not supposed to smack that, but oh well, it does. And the way this works, if you see correctly, there is a way to see this correctly. It is, in fact, a certain unique type of joint. One piece goes around. There's a screw in there, and there's a screw in there. Believe it or not, there's a little screw hole. And one piece, the rim piece, has a little Lego hand that extends out, and it's got like a spring inside that holds it in. Then the other just has, the screw hole in a spot for the Lego hand to sit. And in order for those to come together, they need to be just right. However, if you pull it out, it has a little bit of give out, which is good if your head is larger than the glasses are supposed to be. However, the problem is I went too far on this side and ended up drilling a hole and using a staple, like a bent staple, to affix this back together. And it mostly kind of works, but I'm not using these sunglasses anymore because of that. Right up until this broke, I was using these like all of the time whenever I went outside or went anywhere that I was expecting to be outside. I would bring these sunglasses, and it was great, and I could wear them. I just wear them around my neck like this, and that was like part of my look. And boom, sunglasses. Some of my older videos, you can see me in these sunglasses because they're just really, really cool. I love these sunglasses. I've poured so much time into them.